Yeah, very good evening, guys, everyone. Good evening, Bhargavi, Vijay, Akshaya, Soumya. Yeah, sure, Vijay. We'll go with it. Happy Saturday. Mandatory attendance. Good evening, Soumya, Krishna. So, any doubts, guys, from the last session? No? Is it clear? So, today we'll go with some other statistical functions available, and then we'll go with a new topic called pivot tables for today. So, here, first thing first, yesterday the topic that we completed is the statistical options available in Excel. And how we utilize those options, guys? In Excel, you need to get that add-in called data analysis. And if in case you are going with this option on top called data, and now you can able to use this option data analysis. And how you're going to get this option, guys? Simple requirement. Just go with this option called file on top, come down. There you can able to use this option called Excel options. And here you can utilize this option called add-ins. Now in add-ins, here you can go with this option called Go. Simply just select Go and just tick mark this analysis toolpack and just click on OK. Okay. Simple thing. Once again, I'll try to explain you. On top, you're having this file. Go to File, Excel options, add-ins, click on Go, analysis toolpack, tick mark, and just click on OK. And this is what you're going to get here. Utilizing this, you can able to create all these options, guys. Yesterday, we worked with the introductory part with statistics, data collection, data organization, analysis, interpretation, presentations. What are all the things that we are going to do? Types of statistics, two options are there. Descriptive statistics as well as inferential statistics. And then finally, why? Decision making, problem solving, prediction. Utilizing these options, we can able to get the output. So here, the requirement in itself is simple. What we are going to do now? Histogram. Say, histogram, I just explained you yesterday. It is something working based upon numerical categorical data. So you are going to create some bins based on numeric data. Bin size can be like 10 to 20, 20 to 40, 40 to 60. Based upon your requirement, you're just going to create some bins and you're going to get that output. Now, here itself, just select this option called line. Month is there, number of calls are there, average is there. Now, you can able to use this option in month, total 12 plus 12, 24 months are there, right? From Jan till December in 2024, from Jan till December 2025. So total 12 plus 12, 24 months have been provided. Number of calls are there and average. Now, line chart is there. With the help of this data, you can able to create one simple line chart. Now, there is this option again. Histogram is okay. Line chart is okay. Linear regression. Now let's go with this topic now. In linear regression, what we are going to do? You are going to have one X variable. You are going to have one Y variable. Let's go with this continuation topic and then let's go with pivot tables concept. See, the main purpose of utilizing linear regression is you are going to draw one linear distributed regression line with the help of data points that have been scattered throughout the visual data. Here you can able to read the text. Method used to model the relationship between two variables. It predicts the value of independent variable y based on dependent variable x. The goal is to fit a straight line called regression line through the data points. And what is the formula? Slope formula y equals to bx plus a. And what is correlation? If anyone remembered yesterday, the last 10-20 minutes, I gave you one question to create a scatter plot chart. Create one sales column, create one profit column, and try to understand that sales and profit correlation based on any categorical data. Remembered, guys? And what is the main purpose of utilizing correlation? To understand whether is there any relationship between two data points or not. First, one data point will be there. Second, one more data point will be there. X-axis or Y-axis, both scales are in there. And now you're just going to understand, is there any relationship between X-axis and Y-axis? Is there any relationship between sales and profit? Is there any relationship between two scales? And that is something we are going to understand here. Correlation. Correlation, again, two types are there. Positive correlation, negative correlation. Measures the strength and correlation. Okay, measures the strength and direction of the relationship between two variables. Here you are having two numeric scales, guys, x-axis and y-axis. Two data point columns are in there. Now, if in case you want to create a simple understanding, you can create a scatter plot chart. And how you're going to do that? Same process. In your insert tab, there is this option called scatter. Simply select your scatter chart. Okay, before doing that, we'll do one thing. Select the data. And now go to insert, scatter plot. That's it. One simple scatter plot chart itself has been created, which is going to explain you relationship between two numeric data points. Here, these two numeric data points are nothing but both x-axis as well as y-axis. And that is what we are going to understand, guys, now. Here you can able to target X, here you can able to target Y. And the data points have been provided here. And here I just want to create one simple line. Select any option here. Okay. Right click. Here you can able to use all these options, guys. Delete series, match, select data, add data labels, all these things. There is this option called add trend line. Anyone remember the same concept that we completed it in Tableau? Trend lines, reference lines, clusters. Just simply select this option called add a trend line. And here it will provide you the list of distributions available based on your trend line. If you can able to remember, when we are working with Tableau, data is there, analytics section is there. In analytics section, you can able to utilize all these distributed curves. And what are these linear distributed curves in trend lines? Whether you want to go with exponential distribution or linear or logarithmic, polynomial, power. Remembered or not? In Tableau, just beside your data, there is an option called analytics. If you are selecting that, you are having the list of options called trend lines, forecast, clusters. If you'll try to drag and drop any trend line, the same options have been provided there also. Now, what is the formula? What is the theme here we are working with? Linear regression. See, linear regression is nothing but it is one such type of machine learning model algorithm, guys. It's an ML model algorithm. It is utilized to understand the train test with the data. I'll go with linear regression. Why? Because I want a linear straight curve line based on slope formula. Just click on linear and click on close. Are you getting this linear line, straight line? And this in itself, we call it as it's a linear regression line. It just explains how much correlated the values and what is the correlation between two data points provided. And that is what you need to be able to understand, regression. And the same line, if you want to play with some formatting, you can do here, adjusting those axes. And there's the backend formula, guys, how it works, correlation coefficient. See, these topics are not really important, again, as far as data analytics are concerned. Linear regression, covariance, correlation, KNN, K-means clustering, all these things are not really important, but at least you need to have an idea what this inferential statistics is and what is the next topic called machine learning algorithms, trend lines, distributions. So that if in case when you are going to apply for these jobs, definitely you can able to expect these kind of questions. Clear, guys? So just check this out. In your case, instead of creating some normal random data points, just go with a column like um age with height. Okay, age with height, with increasing age, weight, height is going to increase. Or say, for example, create one simple column called number of years of experience and try to create one more column called salary. Based upon years of experience, salary is going to increase. If years of experience is high, salary is increasing. If years of experience is low, salary will be little low. So try to understand that correlation, guys. Try to create two columns, salary and experience, and try to take consideration one regression line by creating a scatter plot chart. Yeah, sure, Prasad. I'll share this file. See, guys, if in case you want to get this linear line, simple, the process is select any one bubble, right click on this. There you can able to use this option called add trend line. Just select this option. Yeah, sure, Akshay. See, Bignesh, what you need to do is first thing first, select the data. As I asked you to go with a number of years of experience and salary, right? Select the two column data. And then what you need to do? Just go with this option called data. First, select the data, go to insert tab. Here itself, select the scatter plot chart. That's it. You'll get the data. And then the remaining process I just explained you, right? Simply just click on any one bubble, right click on this, add trend line. And that is what you need to do. Done, everyone completed? Chalo, now let's go with one more requirement, guys. See, anyone remember this correlation covariance topic, guys? Anyone still having any doubt? Hmm? No? Clear or not clear? Clear. Okay. What is correlation and covariance? Hmm? Hmm. Correlation, covariance, both explains you how much correlated a value is. Is there any relationship between both the data points or not? Okay. Is there any correlation between both numeric data points or not, that we are going to understand, explain here in this correlation topic. But what is the difference? When you are talking about correlation and covariance, the simple approach that we are going to consider here is, in correlation, you are going to understand the relationship between two data points. In covariance also, it explains you the relationship between two data points. But in covariance, it just explains you whether relationship is there or not, is it positive or negative. But in correlation, it just explains you, is it positively correlated or negatively correlated. The relationship itself is increasing or decreasing. And how much correlation itself, the range also it will provide in correlation topic. So that is something we need to understand, guys, the difference part. So now let's go with one more important topic called pivot tables in Excel. Any idea about pivot tables, guys? Online participants, offline. Okay. See, pivot tables are nothing but you are going to create an extra table based on the input data that you're having, and you're just trying to summarize it. You're trying to analyze the data. If in case you want to put some where clause condition, filtering condition, grouping pattern, summarizing the data, aggregating the data, what are all the things that you want to do? You are just supposed to use those options directly. So what are all the things that we are going to do now? Simple. Now here we can able to use this option. Pivot tables, pivot charts, pivot tables, sample questions. We'll try to understand the concept, then we'll go with this table sample questions itself. See here, first thing first, let's go with a simple requirement. We'll try to understand the use case here. We are having one raw data set. Okay, we are having one simple raw data set. Salesperson, product, region, sales, date, and month. What are all the salesperson? Here we are having, I guess, four salespersons: John, Arya, Brand, and Emily. And these salespersons are repeated for multiple times. Now the requirement is, if one product itself has been sold, that product is sold by which salesperson, in which region, and what is the sale value that we are getting from that, and what is the date, and what is the month. And those values are provided here directly. And here we are utilizing this option. The first case that we are going to work with is questions. Total 8 questions are there. We'll try to work on these things. What is the first question, guys? I'll explain you. I'll share this data set to you guys. First, let me complete the first question and I'll provide you this data set and you can just work on with the same. What is the first question? Using the given sales data set, create a pivot table to show the total sales made by each salesperson in each region. Using the given sales data set, create a pivot table to show the total sales made by each salesperson in each region. So what we are going to do now? I just want to create one more extra table called pivot table. In that, I want to understand what is the total sales that we are getting from each and every salesperson in each and every region. So simple, just go with new worksheet. Okay. Here itself in insert tab, you can able to use this option called pivot table. You need to first select the data and you need to start working on that requirement. Okay. So the data set itself is there. Select any one cell, select it and pivot table. Based on that, whether you want to create it in a new worksheet or an existing worksheet, you need to select it. And now you need to start working on it. What is the requirement? Total sales by each and every salesperson in each and every region. If you can able to see, here you are getting this window to build a report, choose fields from the pivot table field list. It just explains you what are the fields that you are going to utilize. And here complete right side, you can able to use this option, choose fields to add in report. You are having this all columns available: salesperson, product, region, sales, date, month, all these things. Just down there, you can able to use this 4 options: report filter, column labels, row labels, and values. Now my requirement is simple. I just want to create one simple visualization called salesperson wise, region wise total sales. Drag and drop this salesperson onto column label. Drag and drop this region onto row label. And then utilize the sales in your value section. That's it. You are going to get this output. Total 4 regions are there. Yes or no? Here, if you can able to see this. Okay, here you can able to say this. You are having this raw data set available. And here the first thing that you can focus on is 4 salespersons are there, guys. Okay, these are the 4 salespersons: John, Aya, Brand, and Emily. And how many regions are there? North, South, East, West. 4 regions are there. Now 4 salespersons, 4 regions, and the data itself has been provided here. 4 regions, 4 salespersons, and how much sales that they generated. So for example, Arya. How much sales that Arya salesperson generated in the region South? It's 4,500. If you can able to understand, in South region, Arya generated 4,500. John 5,000, 6,200 from the region North. And the same thing goes with Brand and Emily. Here you can able to say this grand total for complete row level. And here you can able to see grand total for entire column level. And here you can able to pick this data point as a grand total. So that grand total value is also something provided here. And that is what you need to be able to understand here. I'll share the data set, guys. Okay, just a minute. In your classroom, I'll update you. Guys, I just provided you with the data. Just try to download it in your Google Classroom. I provided it. And try to complete the first question in the same way that how we did now. Select raw data set, Siddhant. Whether you can able to access the data, guys? Okay, done. Completed the first question, everyone. Chalo, now let's go with the second one. What is the use case, the guys? The second question. Using the given sales data set, create a pivot table to show the total sales made for each product in each month. The requirement is simple. Using the given sales data set, create a pivot table to show the total sales made by each product in each month. So what we are going to do now? Go to new worksheet, and here itself, again, I'll try to create one simple requirement. Raw data is the right. Select entire data, pivot table, new worksheet, and now we'll start working on it. What is the question? Create a pivot table to show the total sales made for each product in each month. So just do the same thing. Total sales, you need to provide it in value section. And why you need to provide it in value section? It's a value. It's a numeric data. Always remember, whenever you are utilizing with these data sets, always numeric column needs to be provided in value section itself. And in column shelf and row shelf, you need to go with categorical columns. I want, what is the requirement? Product wise, month wise, total sales. Product wise, month wise, total sales. By default, if you can see in row level itself, you are getting the data. But if you want a matrix format, drag and drop month onto column shelf, product onto row shelf. Based on your row shelf and column shelf, you can able to get this output. Sum of sales values. And that is what you are going to get here. Simple, clear? Is it fine? And this is what we need to be able to understand. So here product is there, here month is there, here sales is there. Always remember that sales value is something that you're providing here in value section. And here in column shelf, you are utilizing month. And here in row level, you are utilizing product. Based on this requirement, you are creating one simple table. And this is how your table data looks like. And here you can able to see these are the 3 products available. And here these are the 3 months available, Jan, Feb, March. So product wise, month wise, total sales, the value itself has been provided directly here. And now here you can able to see the grand total value horizontally as well as vertically, you can able to understand it. Clear, guys? This is the second pivot table that we created. Yes, Ajay. You can just utilize this column here in product, here in column shelf, month here in row shelf, no problem. You can still get the data. Now in row level, you can able to see months, in column level, you can able to see products. No need to import the data, Anusha. I just explained you, right? Whatever the file that I provided to you, just try to download it and open that worksheet. Now, here raw data set is there, right? Guys, raw data set is there, right? Select somewhere any one cell, Control A. Control A in the sense selecting entire table. Now go to Insert tab and create pivot table in a new worksheet. And now start utilizing drag and drop features. That's it. This is how. You'll get this interface. Drag and drop your product here in column shelf, month onto your row shelf, and sales here onto value shelf. That's it. And you'll get that output. Yeah, Tanya. Sir, first we have to select pivot table, then data, or first data, then pivot table. Mm. First select data, then you need to create a pivot table, Tanya. See, follow this process. In your raw data, select any one cell, Control A. Click on Control A. And now just go to new worksheet. Or else here itself in raw data, Control A, you select it. Go to Insert tab and click on this pivot table. In this pivot table, output range, new worksheet, click on OK. In a new separate worksheet, you'll get this window. Utilize your product here in column shelf, sales here in value shelf, and month here on row shelf. Based on that, you can able to get this output. Okay, guys. Guys, completed? Everyone? Chalo, now let's go with the third question. Using the given sales data set, create a pivot table to show the average sales made by each salesperson for each product across all 3 months. See, that means here I want to understand average sales based on salesperson for each product across all 3 months. Chalo, remember these values. I want to select salesperson, product, month. Again, select the data, create a pivot table here, new worksheet. Okay. Now, salesperson, I'll provide it in column shelf. Product, I'll utilize it in row shelf. Month, again, I'll utilize it in row shelf. Sales, I'll provide it in value shelf. Just tell me one thing, whether the question is relating to total sales or average sales. Average. Now, just go with this down triangle or here itself. Just utilize this option. Okay, here directly it's the value itself is not selected. Aggregation. Okay, first let's go with this requirement. Salesperson I selected in column shelf. Here itself I selected this option called row shelf product as well as month. Values you're getting total sales. Okay, for timing, let's go with this total. Here you created one simple pivot table. What is going to happen in row shelf? You are utilizing two requirements. That is the reason whether you can able to see this plus icon. Column shelf, you are utilizing column label salesperson. 4 salespersons are there. Aya, Brand, Emily, John. Salesperson details have been provided here. But in row shelf, now you can able to use these 3 products. And in each and every product, again 3 months. Jan, Feb, March. In laptop, Jan, Feb, March. Again in phone, January, February, March. Values have been provided. That means if you're trying to pick this data point value, what does it mean? What is the total sales that you are getting from this particular salesperson brand? And from the month February, it's 100. Okay. If you are trying to consider this data point like 2700, what does it mean? This is the total sales that you are going to get from the name. This is the total sales that you are going to get from salesperson John from the month February. And that is what we are going to understand, guys. Clear? And this is how you can able to understand the requirement. So please look at my question, sir, if it is not working in my case. Tanya, you want to share your screen? Okay, share your screen. Unable to share my screen. Tanya Kumari. Tanya, for timing, I'm providing you with the co-host access. After that, you can just remove that, okay? Now, I provided you the access. Share your screen. Yes, yes, Ajay. We are coming to that point only. Okay. Now, click on enable editing first. No, no, there's an option, enable editing. Okay, now click on any one cell, Control A, pivot table. Click on OK. That's it. Now salesperson onto your row shelf, product onto your row shelf, month onto your column shelf, sales onto your values. Now we want average sales rate. Click on the down triangle of your total sum of sales and value section. Value field settings. And here instead of sum, just go with average. Click on OK. That's it. You're going to get average sales for row sales person, product wise, month wise, total sales. Okay. That's it, Tanya. You can stop share screen. Okay. Once after getting this output, here itself, instead of sum of sales, if you want to go with average, go with value fill settings. Select this average, click on OK. That's it. Average sales based on product wise, month wise salesperson. Just check that out, guys. Okay. Now, one more question using the same sales data set. Let's modify the pivot table to show only the sales made for the phone product in the South region for the month of January. See, here the question is they're not asking total sales based on product wise, region wise, month. They're asking selective data. That means in product, you need to select one product called phone. In region, you need to select one region called South. And in month, you need to select one region, one month called January. That means here in each and every step, you need to provide a filter, guys. Remember, in each and every step here, you need to provide one filter. And what you're going to do now? Simple. Go with this new worksheet. Here itself in the raw data set, select entire data. Again, the same thing, format painter or directly here in insert pivot table. In a new worksheet, you can able to get that output. Now, what is the requirement, guys? I want total sales based on product phone, region South, month January. Okay, what are the columns? Product, region, and month. Product, region, and month. Product, region, month. I'll utilize all these three columns in report filter, guys. Here I'm not going with these columns in column shelf or row shelf. I'm going to utilize these three options in report filter. If in case you are utilizing these columns in column shelf and row shelf, based on column shelf and row shelf, you are going to get these values. But when you're working with these option, report filter, product is there, region is there, month is there. Based on these options, you can able to get that output. Now select your sales onto your value section. Now you can able to get. Here you are getting this down triangle, right? Now you need to select it. What is the requirement here? What is the requirement? Product should be phone, region should be South, month should be January. Here select product and select only phone. Click on OK. See, these values are changing, right? Earlier you're getting 20,000. Now region, again, I want it to be South. See, earlier you're getting 7,200, but you're getting 700 now. Now month, which month I want? January. You'll get that 400, January. So this 400 is the total sales, which is something coming from product phone, region South, month January. If you're not providing any filter, you're getting something total sales of 20,800. But with this filter conditions, product phone, region South and month January, you're getting the total sales value of 400. And this is what the output that you can able to expect. See, Soumya, just try to download that file, okay? Whichever the file that I just provided you in the classroom, just try to download that file. Open that file. automatically in Excel itself, you are going to open it. If in case it is asking you an option to edit, enable editing, and then just click on utilize these options. Again, the same issue, Bindu. Guys, still anyone facing the same problem? Disconnected from the meeting? Yes. But why no one is mentioning till now? What is the issue? I just informed the team yesterday itself. Yes, yes, Alam Likita, when I agree with it. If it's once or twice, it's okay, but every time there's the same issue, it's going to be a problematic. Hmm. I'll ask them to change the link, guys, okay? Just a minute, I'll connect with them and I'll maybe you can expect a new link from next day. ఇది లింక్ ఏంటిది ఏం అప్డేట్ కాలేదు మళ్ళా సేమ్ అదే ఇష్యూ కాదు వాళ్ళకి జస్ట్ వీక్ అవుతుంది అప్డేట్ వస్తుంది నేనంటే వన్ వీక్ నుంచి అదే ప్రాబ్లం అవుతుంది ఈ రోజు 10-15 స్టూడెంట్స్ సరే చెప్తాను Okay, guys. I I mentioned the team they will be changing the link from Monday onwards. We'll be going with a new link, guys. Okay. we are not going with the same link. Maybe there are some multiple issues, I guess. I don't know why. I inform the team, they'll update, then they'll provide you with a new link, and utilizing that new Zoom link, try to join the meet, guys, from Monday onwards. Okay. Right. So, guys, let's go with one simple question, with Python. Hmm? Last 15 minutes, let's go with one simple question with Python. The question is simple. Try to create one simple data frame in the sense table, and the data frame that you need to create based on one e-commerce company products table. Product ID, product name, category, quantity, price, delivery details. Like this, try to create a 5 or 6 column table, and based on that, you can able to get the data. Why, Likita? What is the problem? Due to link, got disconnected from the meet. Clear with the question, guys? Create one simple products data frame table. Okay. And with the help of which library? Pandas. And how you are going to import the data, guys? With data structure dictionary. Yes, yes, yeah. Ligita, what is the problem with the help of this link? You are disconnected multiple times. The question is try to create one simple products data frame in Python, guys. Okay, right, Ajay. Okay, you can provide the code, Tanya. So guys, everyone, if in case if it's completed, you can provide that output in the chat window. Online participants. Right, Akash? Right, Tanya, Bhargavi. Right, Tanya. Okay, great. Any numeric column that you selected, created? If in case you created any numeric column, try to perform some aggregations on it, guys. Some min, max, average, count. If in case it's completed. Right, Vidhi? Good. Completed, guys? So any doubts? Online participants, any doubts? Okay, right, Siddhant. Okay, right, Vijay. Right, Bhargavi. So no worries, guys. Listen, from Monday, we'll be getting a new link, guys. So you can utilize the same link to join the meet. So from Monday onwards, we are not going to get that same mistake. Okay. So when you're working with this requirement, so maybe, yes, I can understand the first 1 or 2 days, it's okay. But every day, if it is the same problem, it's little problematic. So as a team, they'll provide you with a new link, guys. Utilize the same link to join the meet from Monday. Okay. So maybe one more week we'll be having sessions. So in the next week, we are going to complete this part, right? So try to concentrate on it. Maybe 4 or 5 days we'll be having sessions. Utilize the time. We'll go with the revision part too. Okay. So, okay then guys, everyone, let's connect again on Monday. So revise the concepts. Okay. So happy weekend. Okay. Good night, guys, everyone. Online participants, good night. Bye, guys. All right. Thank you, guys. Bye. Good night.